Happy Wednesday. Bwalia Desmond here. Thank you for tuning in today. Well, today's Wealth Wednesday, so I hope you were able to celebrate. I hope you were able to do a random act of kindness that blessed somebody and that it cost you money, because we want to be givers. We want to get used to the idea of giving so that as we increase our wealth, we are looking for bigger and greater things to contribute to. So I titled my message today, You Married Your Opposite. Celebrate it. So do you ever wonder like how you and your spouse could be absolute total opposites, but yet you complement each other and yet you are compatible, you're still compatible? Well, tonight my husband and I listened to a podcast by a pastor named Jimmy Evans, and he spoke about this very thing. So this is what he said. He said the differences in us supply in our lives what is missing. Okay? He said it can be a healing journey when we understand the sovereignty of God and His purpose for our marriage. Isn't that just something? I mean, it just opened up my eyes tonight, because so often I think, gosh, how can we be so opposites? Like my husband and I are night and day. And sometimes it's like, that's very, very different. But so he spoke about 3 differences, right? He spoke about number 1, rejected difference. Number 2, tolerated difference. And then number 3, which is what we want to do, and that's the celebrated difference. When we don't understand what God is doing and His purpose in our marriage, we reject our spouse. We reject the other person. We are wired to find somebody that's the opposite of us, not our clone. And really what we should be focusing on, he says, are the values that we hold together. We should have the same core values for our marriage, and also our beliefs in Christ should be the same. Because when we're dating, it's more superficial. You're looking for what's great on the outside. You're looking for, you fall in love and you're like, yeah, I love being with this person. They're hot and, whatever else. But really, truly, in a marriage, what matters is your core values should be the same, and that your belief in Christ should be the same. Because he said people will continue to wound each other until they begin to heal each other. And how do they start doing this? Number 1, they both need to admit that they're wounded. So out of a place of honesty, you need to tell each other that you're both wounded. And then stop attacking each other. Like, you should have a safe place to come with your emotions, and your spouse should also be able to come to you and feel safe telling you their emotions without being attacked. Give each other a safe place for emotions, and then give each other strength, security, and confidence when you lack it. So you should be able to, when you're lacking confidence, you should be able to get that from your spouse to give you that confidence. You should be able to get strength from your spouse and so forth, and the security that you're requiring at the time. If you keep rejecting each other, he said, you'll keep living the same day over and over and over. So you want to get from a place of feeling like where you're rejected to a place where you can feel confident that you're excited to be in this marriage. So celebrate that you married your opposite, because you're meant to be opposites. Know that God has a plan for and a purpose for your marriage, because He doesn't make mistakes. So He put you together for a reason. He put you together for a purpose, His purpose. And then once we understand that, we can quit rejecting the person and start to helping them to heal. So if you wanted to hear the entire message, it's a podcast. So send me a message and I'll be happy to share the link with you. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.